Alrighty, 2026 is upon us, Chris. How's it going, man? We're going to jump right into it. It's going to be... Oops, sorry. Hit the cord. Why is the cord? Why is the camera moving so much? The cord should not make it move that much. There we go. Okay. 2026 Series 1. We got 3 cases to go. I don't know why I'm only holding up 2 fingers. It's going to be a long night. I got 5 total cases. We're going to jump right in it. What's up, Sean? Let me do the rundown and we'll get chatting. Make sure the volume's working. All right, we got Cody with Arizona, Lee McKelveen, Atlanta, Chris Collins, Baltimore, Chris Nadon, Boston, Sarah Skillings, Cubs, Keith Hutzel, White Sox, Mike Hutton, Cincinnati, Jonah, Cleveland, John May, Colorado, Eric Buchanan, Detroit, Richard Mammy, Houston, Eddie Bobel, Kansas City, Cody Kovac, Angels. I don't know why that, okay, typo. Thang Nguyen, Dodgers, Daniel Sexton, Miami, Gary Mazzana, Milwaukee, Chad Bauer, Minnesota, Ryan Green, Mets, Adam Puccia, Yankees, Matt Shelby, Oakland, John Barry, Philly, Sean MC, Pitt, Sean's first break, just joined the room, welcome. Scott Boland, San Diego, Joshua Whitaker, also first break, San Francisco, David Reich, Seattle, Gary, St. Louis, Richard Delgado, Tampa, Michael Feenoff, Texas, Richard Mammy, Toronto, and Sean Klink, Washington, and away we go. Case number 1. I do have currently 5 cases of this. So we got 2 more to go. So if you haven't seen, I do have Pristine up. That's one that got delayed. I don't know why they decided to release it the day after Series 1, but that releases tomorrow. I only have 1 case. It's up now, half full. That plan is for that tomorrow. And then the plan is Museum Collection. I know Museum Collection. Yeah, it's your first break with this. This is your first break not getting with a different team. That's interesting. I mean, I don't blame you. Like, honestly, when I saw it, like, that was, if I could personally have any auto in here, that would be the one. I would want Tony Hawk. Like, that is just, that's my childhood right there, man. Tony Hawk. I've probably played every Tony Hawk game they ever made. Tony Hawk is a legend, man. Who wouldn't want that auto? I'm going to try and go fast as possible tonight. I know it's 3 cases. I know it's going to be late for us over here on the East Coast. We're still going to go through and see everything, but we're going to try to go at a good speed so we can get this done in a timely manner. But, so yeah, my plan is we'll break the other 2 next week because, like I said, Pristine tomorrow, Museum Collection this weekend, and then some more Series 2. I got some more Bowman Draft Megas, and then next week we got Panini Prospect Edition releasing. So like I said, we're going to go through this kind of quick. Numbered card off the bat. Oh, flipped over too many. All right. Caminero, Yelly. There's a James Wood. Boom! Orange auto off the bat. Lawrence Butler, orange to 25. We'll take it. That's a solid start. I like Butler. He was on my fantasy team last year, and he did pretty good. Orange to 25. I believe that's Matt Shelby. Yep, Matt Shelby it is. 3 of 25 on the orange Lawrence Butler. And then we're going to follow that up with an orange foil, also to 25 on the Daniel Palencia. That is Sarah Skillings and the Cubs. So back-to-back oranges. So if I'm going too fast and you want me to slow down, please just let me know. But I'm going to try and fly through these. I will go back and take out some of the rookies that need to be sleeved and stuff, but to save us a little bit of time as we go here. Lindor, Brady House, and Wilson Contreras on the foil. So this is your first break grabbing a different team. Did you it's simply grab them? Gunner on the foil, David Wright and Simeon. Simply just for Tony Hawk. If anybody wants me to slow down, just let me know. Usually we don't go as fast because I pull out the rookies as we go. There's a nice Sandstorm, I believe it's called, Josh Nixon Garcia, but I'll pull out all the rookies later. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'll get the better rookies later and stuff, and with 3 cases, like I would imagine we're going to be pushing 3 hours. I would love to be able to get that way down as close as possible to 2. So for me and for you guys, I mean, I know how it is on your end as well. We got a Trout, Wilson Contreras, and a Hank Aaron. And all cards do ship, but the option is there for those that do not want. If you do not want your base vets, always an option to not have them. Just let me know. Rookies ship, inserts, parallels, all the hits. I'm simply base vets. There's a nice James Wood, David Ortiz, and Roman Anthony on the insert. So yeah, just simply base veterans. It'll help package weight down. You won't have to deal with the base. It's a win-win if you don't want them. Blake Snell, Barry Larkin, Aroldis Chapman. All right. What's up, Richard? This is Case 1, Box 1. Mike Formick, I got you down. I know Sean doesn't want it, and I know Chris doesn't want it. Anybody else, just let me know. Again, base rookies will still ship. This is simply base vets. We got Royals, a McCutchen, and a Shad Mayfield. I had to look up a lot of the first pitch players. Or first pitch, not players, but people, because I didn't know who they were. I still don't know who most of them were. I don't know who Shad Mayfield is. All right, we got Jose Caballero, and our relic is Jose Altuve. Jose Altuve. Let's go into Houston. That's Richard. Scott, you don't want, so let's see. Matt Shelby, gotcha. Boland, you don't want inserts and vets and stuff. Inserts and stuff. Okay. Who did you get? You got Baltimore. You don't want what's his face? Tatis on the yellow to 399. San Diego, Scott Boland. There you go, Scott. You don't want. You can get that at least. Tucker, you don't want, man, I'm blanking on the Baltimore rookie. I know there's a Baltimore rookie that we were talking about. It's decent. We got let's go! Cam Schlittler on the team logo. Well, that's nice. Who has the Yankees? Adam Puccia. Okay. Cam Schlittler team logo. That is fantastic. And then we got a gold Jimmy Crooks to 2026. That is St. Louis, which is Gary. And we got the Blake Snell, Bryce Harper, and Ellie. And the rest is just base. Oh man, this box closer. I need to get some more 5-row boxes. I got, which I don't have it much right now, but people sending me commissions and stuff. I have like to separate it into boxes, and I'll have like a box for like just bulk base, because I'll have a guy that'll take that. I have a guy that'll buy all whenever you guys send it to me, like the rookies, inserts, parallels. I gotta separate all of those, and then the better stuff gets separated. Silver pack. Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Any of the other stuff, you know, it's not gonna get wasted. It'll get used somehow. But yeah, I have a guy that'll buy a lot of that stuff, and you know, the base is the same as usual. You know, if the church needs it, or there's a kid last week. He asked for basketball and for basketball and soccer, or basketball and football. I can't remember, but I'm gonna bring him a ton of stuff this week. And if not, then if the kids don't want it or the church doesn't want it, then I do have a guy that will actually buy it. But he only buys it every time I get 10,000. So it takes a little while. Johan Duran. There we go. Purple rookie Brady House. That's nice. Washington. That's going to Sean. Brady House purple. Frank Thomas. Jackie Robinson. Christian. Oh, man. Oh, let's do this side first. Oh, we're starting off really well with the 2026 year. If that's what I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. There's a Christian Campbell, Vlad, and a Churio. Run some basketball. Man, basketball is so expensive. I would love to do some basketball. I'm really into this rookie class. Like a lot of Duke players this year, and two of them are killing it. Schwarber, Alonzo Soto. We got Fuentes, another Soto. I would love to run some basketball, dude. Topps Chrome basketball was just too much for my taste. You tell me what find me a cheap enough basketball and we'll do it. Beatty, Altuve, Soto. I was actually going to be doing something next week. Someone messaged me just minutes ago, like about Panini Prospect Edition. I've never done it. We're going to do it this year. Panini Prospect Edition. It's baseball. We're going to do it. Shanuel on the Sandstorm. We got another Altuve relic. This one is numbered. Gold, numbered to 50. These are new. New looking. Gold Altuve. That's another one for Richard. Out of 50. I mean, I don't mind doing some basketball, but I don't want to do the big, expensive basketball. Like, I'm not comfortable enough with what the following is in the room for basketball where I'm going to try something like that. Unless it's like retail. Schwarber, Alonzo Soto, Mookie, Skeens. Put this right there. We're going to do it in just a minute. If that is what I think it is, oh man. Paper tops. I would. I don't know what the prices are. I know I did some at release, and we did fill it, but Lawrence Butler, J-Rod, Cal Raleigh, Byron Buxton. That is green 99 on the greatest hits. Byron Buxton. Minnesota is Chad Bauer. I'm not sure how they've priced. Cruz, Nolan Ryan, Jesse Eisenberg. I haven't really followed the paper top, so I'm not sure how much hobby boxes are of that stuff. We could do a few if you guys want. It actually went really good. We hit a banger whenever we did it, like a really big one. Lawrence Butler, Shoeless Joe, Jacob Mizorowski. All right. Move these. Honestly, I couldn't tell you who it was, but we did hit a big one. No, I'm all about the basketball rookie class. Cooper Flagg, Con Knipple, both Blue Devil guys. All right. Please be what I think it is. Yeah, Nick Kurtz, baby! Let's go! Number to 75! Oh, yes! That's exactly what I thought it was. Oakland, Matt Shelby with the Nick Kurtz 75th anniversary Rookie Cup Auto. Boom! That is huge. That is a big one right there. Oakland, one of the final teams sitting there. What a hit. What a hit. Whenever I price up breaks, some of you guys may or may not know him or whatever, but I have a friend who, he also does breaks. And I'll get a bunch of comps and go through the checklist, and he'll do the same thing, and then we'll chat on the phone and we'll compare, like, this is what I got, this is what I'm thinking. And Oakland was one of those teams where I was like, man, that's gonna be a good spot. I mean, I know it's not his rookie, but people who couldn't afford or didn't want to pay up for a Nick Kurtz rookie, or his spot in some of these 2025 breaks, gonna be a steal of a spot in Series 1. I don't want to drop names, but he's in the room. He buys into breaks, and he's a good guy. But yeah, I mean, I don't talk to many other people. There's a few other people that I have talked to, but me and this guy, Isaac Collins, Griffey, and Harper, me and this guy, we talk like every day just about, and we always price new stuff up together. Diamondbacks, Mizorowski, Jazz. He's I mean, I consider myself small time. He's just like me. He's a small time. Nothing for the Braves yet, man. Nope, not Daniel. Not you. You don't break. Really good guy, though. Kyle Teal on the blue to 150. That's a nice rookie going to Keith Hutzel. Keith Hutzel. But yeah, I mean, it like I said, it's, some of you may or may not know Jose Ramirez, my previous situation before Barefoot Breaks, and I was pricing up everything. It was terrible. It was a terrible pricing situation back then. So it has been amazing to work with this guy and price stuff up with him. So if you see another breaker with the exact same pricing as me, you're like, oh, that's him. Estevez, Christian Moore, Vlad Jr. When I'm on vacation, he helps me, and if there's a release and prices it up, same, it goes both ways. La Profido, Yamamoto, Bobby Witt. But yeah, great guy, good breaker. Like working with him. It's fantastic. So yeah, we're always like, man, that seems like a really good spot for that deal. Here's the Dodgers duo, Yamamoto, and I don't know if that's, that's Ohtani. I don't know if that's Yamamoto or Roki. Yep, Yamamoto. So this one's not numbered, but this is the Aqua, like, case hit. What do you mean you were in my rebranding, Mike? Daniel's still cool. What's up, Grant? We got a David Peterson. That's gold to 50 for the Mets. Going to Ryan Green. And then we have a Kerry Carpenter gold to 2026. Detroit going to Eric. Perez, Melton, and Jared. Yeah, but when we're doing, we're always like, man, that's, and like this break specifically, Oakland was one that I thought was a good buy, and the White Sox, we both were kind of like shocked. Here's our auto. We were both kind of like shocked at the price of the White Sox because of the rookies that they had, and compared to some of the other teams with big rookies, we thought they were, because he really liked Montgomery and I really liked Teal. Isaac Collins and Jacob Marcy. That is Miami going to Daniel Sexton. Miami was another one. We were both like, we were thinking about raising Miami, but they're kind of a long shot. But $20 for a shot at an Ichiro auto, it just doesn't really get cheaper than that. Diamondbacks, we got a Texas Rangers team card on the blue foil. But there's always spots, on the reverse. We're always like, man, Chris, there might be some base, and I will top load all of him, and I can when I do sort, I can let you know how many. But we're trying to we're going a little quick right now. If you want me to slow down and check on the Romans, I can. But we're just trying to save some time since there's 3 cases. Another numbered relic. This is 2 in this box, so we got an extra relic in this box. Sal Perez to 150 on the blue. Kansas City is Eddie Bobel. I like getting all these numbered relics. Yeah. Arenado, I hear you. I hear you, Mike. Tough situation. If only you guys knew behind the scenes stuff that went on. Nato, Ramirez, Judge, on to better things. Can you believe? I can't. I definitely can't. That's halfway. We're rolling in to almost. Well, we still got a few months, but this summer will be year 2. You did miss some good stuff, man, but nothing for Boston yet. We got some bangers in the first couple of boxes. I'm glad, and the Silvers packs was something I was worried about because they were not listed on a checklist. I did not see them anyway. Alright, we're going to keep rolling. But yeah, there's always teams where we're like, oh man, why are they so high? And we go, I'm telling you though, when we pull comps and stuff, I don't know if that's how everybody does it, but we always aim to be lower, and we always are, especially in Series 1. And I think it showed because we filled 3 of these in my group. He filled almost 3. He'll probably have his third one tonight, full. I think you guys responded really well to our pricing. I think we did a really good job on pricing. Grant, we're only on case 1, man. This is case 1. We're only halfway with case 1. Luinder Avila, Will Clark, Corbin Carroll. I like doing these 3 case breaks, though, man. That's going to be fun. I like a 3-caser. Jeremy Pena, Matt Olson, Ohtani. I was telling Sarah the other day about it, and she's like, oh, so you're going to have to break tonight and the next. I mean, no break tonight, no break tomorrow. All 3 of them on Wednesday. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. Nice Harper Sandstorm, Alonso, Jackie Hornug. I don't know who that is. So yeah, I love doing the multiple cases because it does give me the freedom for the extra days off and stuff. Granted, there's several releases this week, so that does kind of get into it. But Nolan Arenado, that is St. Louis, going to Gary. Definitely not. I've already thought about that, and definitely not. Estevez and Clemente and Harper. The only good thing is Pristine tomorrow and Museum Collection this weekend. Those are really, really easy and short sorts. But yeah, this is like, I don't even know, 7,500 to 8,000 cards, I think. Caballero, we got a Victor Scott blue foil to 150. So I'm going to have to start sorting tomorrow, and this will definitely not ship until Monday. Monday is like day 3. So, my goal is 3 days, so I'm going to try and get a case. If we get done early enough tonight, which I don't know that we will, I'll sort some tonight. But I'm going to start sorting tomorrow and at least get through a case. Pena, Butler, and Acuna. But that's what I was saying. If you don't want your base vets, it's still got to be sorted, but it will definitely help on the shipping. Base vets. Got several people already. I know there are just people that don't want it. La Perfido, Roman, Corbin. It does ship, though. I specifically put in there all cards ship, which they do. There we go. We'll take that. A gold Aaron Judge. Definitely going to take that. 2026. That's probably still a, I don't know, tell me, that's probably got to be a $20, $30 card. And here's an auto that I know someone was looking for. We got an Otto Kemp on card. That's going to John Barry. That's exactly who he wanted. David Reichs, you got it. No base vets. David, did you get my text earlier? Did you get that stuff situated with what we were talking about earlier? I know you said it had to be done today, so I just wanted to make sure. Oh, an extra auto. Tampa Bay, Bob Seymour. Extra auto. We got an extra relic earlier. Extra auto here. Tampa Bay is Richard Delgado. Bob Seymour. He's a little older. Here's a rainbow foil on the Josh Nixon. We did get a sandstorm on the Josh Nixon earlier. Chris. All right, cool. Freeland and Wood. I appreciate it, man. I really do, David. I hope I can help you as much as you're already helping me. Alright, we got a Schwarber on the pink. Philadelphia, another one for John Barry. And rainbow foil Harper. Soto, J-Rod, and I should do it for box 4. I don't think there's anything else. Nope. Okay. 4 down. Here we go. No complaints. I mean, love to get a couple more hits to add to the board and round it out with the silver packs, but some good stuff so far. Yeah, isn't he a little older, Daniel? I think he's like a 26 or 27. But he's got some power. I'm going to start, in just a little bit, I'm going to start just throwing packs and boxes on the floor once we open them. Oh, did he? I didn't know that. If I did, I know I mentioned it a few times, but Pristine is up right now, halfway full. It is set to be delivered tomorrow, so I would love to break that tomorrow night. We can get that the rest of the way full. Nice start on it, but we got a little ways. I think all the big ones are gone. Bigger. I probably. What? I would then, after all 3, take a pick? Take a pick? What do you mean, Scott? I would probably do it Friday, Nicholas. I'm not 100% sure on that, but probably Friday. I want to go ahead and get it started. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. Teoscar, we got a purple Yu Darvish for Scott. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to fill. I know it's a little bit more expensive. So I might post it Friday to give it. I'm not breaking it until Sunday. I already have it. It's in hand. But if I post it Friday, that'll give us a couple of days to fill it. McGreevy, Ellie, Bobby Witt. All 3 cases of trash. Oh. Why do I need to take the picture of that? Nope, it's in hand. I have it. It's in hand. The guy that I bought it from was like, he had told me he didn't even have it, and then all of a sudden, like the next time I messaged him, he was like, oh, it's supposed to be delivered to you today. I'm like, oh, wow. So, yeah, it's in hand. Very small box. But it is here. Aaron Judge relic. That's one we'll definitely take. I mean, again, that's probably $20. Add it with the other one. Oh, with the gold. Gold Judge. Yankees having a good first break as we hunt for that 52 mantle. That was added in. Well, not last minute, but we found out about it last minute. Royals, Teal, and Cal Raleigh. Yeah, I wasn't. I don't remember what day we talked, but I messaged him on Thursday because it's usually he gets it 2 days before release. McGreevy, Ichiro, Nagandi, and he can send it to me, and I'll have it on release day. So Thursday, I was thinking, probably in transit. And he didn't even have tracking to him. So then I think it was Monday or Tuesday night. I texted him and he's like, "Oh, it should be there tomorrow or today." Duran, Skeens, another Skeens. And sure enough, like it was. So I've had it for, what's today? Wednesday? I guess it came on Monday. So I've had it for 2 days now. Got a Gunner on the Sandstorm, Miggy, and PCA. Welcome again. We got a couple new people in the room that just joined. The first break here. Oh, there's a nice auto. Jim Rice. We'll take that. Jim Rice. As we hunt for a couple of Red Sox rookies, we'll take that, Chris Nadon. Jim Rice on-card auto. Teoscar, James Wood, and Jason Dominguez. We need the case hits, though. We need a home field advantage. Not sure what other case hits there are, but I know home field advantage. Oh, gold mirror. We need one of those. Blue Jays. We got a Cesar Prieto yellow, $3.99. St. Louis. Mattingly and Acuna. I should have pricing tomorrow, Nicholas. I have it priced up, but like I said earlier, I'm gonna probably talk to my friend tomorrow at lunch, and we'll compare and see if we can make sure we're on the same page with everything. Blue Jays. Got a gold Dalton Varsho. It just helps protect us, from making mistakes or anything. Make sure two eyes are better than one. We got a nice Mookie Betts for the Dodgers going to Thang. And we have a gold out of 50. Evan Carter. I believe that's going to Michael Finoff. Evan Carter on the gold out of 50. Schlittler, Gunner. And that'll do it for box 5. What are your guys' thoughts on Panini Prospect Edition? I have never ripped it before. And honestly, never really thought about ripping it until tonight. Someone messaged me in the room and was asking about it. I try to do all new releases of baseball that I can. And I've just never done this one. But it's got like 80 autos in it. There's kabooms in it. There's 20 boxes with 4 autos apiece. So 80 total autos. It releases next Wednesday. So what are your thoughts on that? Yes, they do have kabooms. Sean, knocking my stack over. Sean, does that mean you're in? Alright, well, look, we're going to get a case. I know it's expensive. It's more expensive than some other stuff. So I'm going to see if I can shop around and find a good price on it. Hopefully I can find a good price on it. I need to go check the thermostat. It's hot up here. Alright, last box of case number 1. Dodger duo on the rainbow foil. Tatis and Trout. I think we'll go ahead and sleeve that up. Anything with Ohtani's good. Grant's in. I don't like USA Baseball. Maybe it wasn't USA Baseball. The Stars and Stripes. I did Stars and Stripes one year. Never again. I will never do Stars and Stripes again. If that's the same one that you're talking about, I'm not doing it. No way. Dean Kramer. We got a Christian Campbell on the Future Stars yellow to $3.99. We did that one year. It was such a bad fill. Ohtani, that's a nice one. It was not a good break. I did not enjoy it at all. Yeah, I'm gonna get a case. It's just gonna be a matter of where I'm getting it from. I gotta find a good price on it. Andrew Benintendi, Casey, and Sadani Rafaela. We got a Mauricio Dubon to 2026. That's Houston. Going to Richard. And a Jordan. That's your guy, Richard. Jordan relic. Beatty, Otto Kemp, Judge. Well, you got to get in though, Grant. I know you you like to buy more than you like to break, which is fine. I know there's people that like to do that, so got to get you in there, man. Here's a nice rainbow foil, Cam Schlittler. I forgot he was in here when I was pricing this up at first, and then my friend was like, yeah, they got Schlittler. He was good. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Oh, is there a checklist out? Zach Wheeler, Bo Jackson, Bryce Harper. Like, I haven't even looked at the checklist. Like I said, my friend, someone was messaging me right before this went live, or I went live, so I didn't really have a chance to look at much. Dylan Cruz. We got a Dean Creamer on the Aqua case hit. I would imagine Connor Griffin's in it. Here's our auto. Parker Messick for Cleveland. Parker Messick. Man, he's got a wild auto. Cleveland. I don't remember who even got Cleveland, actually. Oh, yes, Jonah. Jonah did. That's right. Jonah, different person this time. Usually Cody snags him up. There's a Sandstorm on the duo. So you got 3 different dynamic or Dodger duo parallels. I'm sure they, with Ohtani and Yamamoto, I'm sure there'll be good value on those. And we are coming up to the final stack. No checklist yet. Of course not. Zach Wheeler, Riley Green, PCA. Oh, we got a gold mirror. Bregman, Carolyn Marks. Who is that? Olympian. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed in the first pitches. Other than Tony Hawk, that was a great one. All right, let's see who it is. Baseball BFF, Sarah Skillings and the Cubs on the gold member. PCA and Saya Suzuki. PCA and Saya Suzuki on the gold mirror for the Cubbies. All right. You clear off. We will get rolling with the silver packs. We still have the silver packs. We're go on case 1. 42 minutes. That's not too bad. If I want to get to the time I was shooting for tonight, I have to pick it up a little bit. But 42 minutes isn't bad for a case, which we're not quite done yet. But sorry, Scott. We'll find that Tony Hawk in one of the other cases, and you'll forget all about it. Silver packs are always they can make a break. They can't break a break, but they can make a break. Like, which I think we've already done pretty well tonight in this first case. Dummy cards or whatever they're called. What are those kids reporter cards or whatever? Actually, I don't think those are kids reporters. All right, here we go. Silver packs. Don Mattingly, Ryan Sandberg, Biggio, Will Clark, Pujols, Beltre, Here's a blue. Buster Posey. That's nice. Buster Posey. Blue out of 150. Always nice to hit him. San Francisco. Joshua Whitaker. Dang. What's up, Jeff Thang and Julie? How are you guys doing? Tatis. Colby Thomas. Posey. Jeter. CJ Kafis. Yamamoto. Chipper. Yelly. Let's just keep going instead of me saying Carson Williams. That's a nice one. Owen Casey's nice. Josh Nixon. Colson Montgomery. Christian Moore. Aaron Judge. All right, there's a purple. Might be it. Ohtani will definitely top load that. Roman Anthony. Aaron Judge, and Bobby Witt. Purple. Purple Kansas City is Eddie Bobel. That's a nice one, too. And we'll go ahead and sleeve up the Roman Anthony. And the Ohtani. We just got done, Thang and Julie, with case number 1. So we are going to recap it and jump straight into case 2. Alright, so we got a Sandstorm Dodgers duo, Schlittler Rainbow Foil, Dodger duo Rainbow Foil, Josh Nixon Rainbow and Sandstorm. To 2026, we got Dubon, Varsho, Kerry Carpenter, and Jimmy Crooks. To 399, we got Christian Campbell, Evan Carter to 50, Cesar Preto to 399. Yu Darvish, 250. Victor Scott, 150. Texas Rangers, 150. David Peterson, 399. I'm sorry, that's gold. David Peterson to 50. Byron Buxton to 99. Tatis to 399. And Daniel Palencia to 25. Relics, we got Jordan, Mookie, Arenado, and Altuve. Numbered, we got Sal Perez to 150. Kyle Teal to 150. And Jose Altuve to 50. We got Parker Messick auto, Bob Seymour, Otto Kemp, and Jacob Marcy. We got the Aqua Dean Creamer and the Pink Kyle Schwarber. Silver pack, we got the Purple Bobby Witt to 250 and the Blue Buster Posey to 150. All right, on the board, we're going to go with the Baseball BFFs on the gold mirror for the Cubs. Then I'm going to go with the 2 judges. We got the Gold Judge to 2026 and the Judge Relic. I'm going to go with the Brady House Purple out of 250. Jim Rice Auto for Boston. We'll go with the Dodger Duos Aqua. Aqua is not numbered, but these are supposed to be case hits, I think. It's got Ohtani and Yamamoto, so that's a pretty nice one, Thang and Julie. Orange auto to 25, we got Lawrence Butler. Cam Schlittler on the team logo variation. This is a case hit. And our hit of case 1, it's going to be hard to top this one tonight. 75th anniversary Nick Kurtz auto out of 75. Couple of really nice ones to end case 1. Again, if anyone is interested in no base, we're gonna go ahead and rip case 2, get right into it. Let me go ahead and do the rundown because there might be some changes. Cody Kovac, Arizona. Matt Shelby, Atlanta. Chris Collins, Baltimore. Chris Nadon, Boston. Eddie Bobel, Cubs. Keith Hutzel, White Sox. Mike Hutton, Cincinnati. Jonah, Cleveland. John May, Colorado. Eric Buchanan, Detroit. Richard Mammy, Houston. Cody Kovac, Kansas City. Mike Formick, Angels. Thang Nguyen, Dodgers. Gary, Miami, and Milwaukee. Chad Bauer, Minnesota. Ryan Green, Mets. Adam Puccia, Yankees. Matt Shelby, Oakland. John Barry, Philly. Sean M.C. Pitt. Scott Boland, San Diego. Leroy Reed, San Fran. David Reich, Seattle. Gary, St. Louis. Richard Delgado, Tampa. Texas to Michael Feenoff. Richard Mammy, Toronto. And Sean with Washington. Mickey Fish Funko card. What in the... Oh, the Funko card. That's right. You were telling me about those. Have you seen? I still haven't seen one of those. I forgot about them, so I haven't really looked. Case 2 getting underway. Man, I don't know about you guys. Let me go check the thermostat, because it's kind of hot. I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling really good after that first case. Temperatures. Let's turn the fan on. All right. Let's get going. Case 2. Let's see if case 2 can. Let's hope. Let's see if the cases can get progressively better as the night goes on. I mean, I would say case 1 was pretty good. We got a big auto. The Schlittler, those logo cards are really big. And a couple of other solid autos. Solid first case. Very solid first case. I mean, to get a card, to get one card, one big card like the Kurtz, is fantastic in a flagship. I mean, all right, let's see if we can't do it again. Silver packs were not that great, Chris. We only got 2 colors: Bobby Witt and Buster Posey. Camera seems like it's a little tilted. There we go. So no autos, unfortunately. We did get a Roman Anthony in the silver packs, but just a base, not a color. We got Fuentes, PCA, and Shohei. We got a Ezekiel Tovar Gold Colorado. That's going to John May to 2026. Got a Yoshida, Ricky Henderson, Nick Kurtz. Tomoyuki Sagano, and we got a Kyle Freeland Colorado again. That's gold going to John May. I think that's right, John May. Kyle Freeland, gold to 50. Beltre and Chapman. Ryan Ritter, and we got a Bryce Terang on the 75th anniversary, numbered at 75 from Milwaukee. I think that's going to Gary, and it is. Churio and Judge. Mike Yastrzemski, Bo Jackson, another Judge. Not sure why they're flipped upside down, but okay. Castellanos, Bubba Chandler, and Basayo. The good Baltimore rookie I was trying to think of earlier, Basayo. We got another Aaron Judge relic for the Yankees going to Adam. Nothing for the Reds so far, Mike. I'm trying to pick it up, Jamie. We got 3 cases tonight, man, so I'm trying to go a little faster. If you guys need me or want me to slow down, just tell me. I'm trying to go a little faster tonight than usual. Gavin Sheets, Ryan Sandberg. There, we need the auto on it, man. We need the auto on it. I wonder what they're going to go for. I know he has some Ginter autos from years and years ago. And they're good money, so I would imagine that would be a great hit. Kyber Ruiz, Matt Chapman, Mike Trout. I don't know why those are backwards. Kershaw, Casey, and Machado. No auto in that one. No auto. Let me go back through and make sure. Yeah, we're on case 2 at this point already, man. Case 2. Let me make sure I didn't miss the auto, like it didn't stick or something somewhere. I know, on average, that's stupid, but it does say it, doesn't it? I'll have to look at the next box and make sure. It could be in our silver packs, though. Could be in the silver. I mean, I don't think that's not how they usually do it in the past, but it could be in the silver packs, I guess. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it because it stuck to another card or something. Last time there was a missing auto, Topps declined my request for a replacement. Which kind of, yeah, I don't even know how to put it. It's weird. They don't give you a reason or anything. I would assume it has something to do with that averages thing, but look, we could be done with 2 boxes now. We're almost done with this box for the second time. Does not appear to be. We're gonna have to keep an eye on those silver packs, and no wonder. Thang is calling his shot. Thang, I'm telling you, man, if I'm not the one that pulls you an Ohtani auto first, I will cry myself to sleep. If anyone ever deserved an Ohtani auto, is you and Julie. And I can't tell you how badly I want to be the one to pull it. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to keep them right there. We'll see when we get to it. It doesn't say. It says 1 auto and relic card in every hobby jumbo box. It doesn't say on average. It says 1, so we might have to complain to them and see if they do anything this time. That seems like something Fanatics would change, though. Yeah, Jock and Roman are the 2 big ones. Mizorowski's in here. Schlittler. I have a list. Carson Williams. So we were talking about how many cards it is. There's 400 cards in a box. So 2,400 in a case. So I'll have 7,200 cards to sort and try to get shipped on Monday. Yep, it was Cosmic. How'd you know? It was Cosmic. I mean, we can't complain too much because we had 2 supers, but yep, they certainly did. Dylan Beavers on the rainbow foil. Let's leave that up. He's not the bigger Baltimore one, but he's okay. That's true. They do hit a lot of Yamamoto and Roki. No, Sean, but on the website, it specifically says 4 autos per case. It says 4 autos per case on Cosmic, and we didn't get 4 autos in our case. We got a Giancarlo Stanton jersey. Another one for Adam Puccia. Palencia, Burns, and Chase Burns. He's in here. I know he kind of faded off last year, but... Will Benson, Pete Alonso, J-Rod. Jake Fraley, Aaron Judge, PCA. I don't have any plans at the moment to go to Durham. Probably not unless, you know, it's just a random thing that pops up. Christian Moore on the jersey card. That's for the Angels. Going to Mike Formick. Extra relic in this one, not numbered. Cal Raleigh on the Sandstorm. Schwarber and Jazz. Casey Schmidt, Lawrence Butler, PCA. Yoshida, we got an auto in this one because here it comes. Poppy, Vlad, let's save it. We saved it at one time and that's how we got the Kurt. So there's a gold. Jake DeGrom, 2026 for Texas. Bryce Matthews, we'll top load that for Houston on the they were called Sandstorm Houston, now they're called Sand Glitter. I see it on the box. Buxton and Vlad. There's a Roman right there. How do I keep going back and forth now? I hate that. Troy Melton, Alex Freeland, Aaron Judge. Right here, we got a Soderstrom on the jersey for Oakland, going to Matt Shelby. If they did, I might go. We got a Sagano on the yellow, $3.99. That's Baltimore. Going to Chris. Yeah, if they do a Longo giveaway, I would probably go. Or try to go anyway. Adelise Garcia, Bagwell, and Buxton. Alright, and let's see what we got here. We got something to 25. Let's flip it over. We got a Matthew Boyd. To 25, we got a Pearson Ole, rookie for Minnesota. Not familiar with Pearson Ole. That is orange. To 25, that is Chad Bauer. And our auto is Jimmy Crooks. That is gold to 50. Jimmy Crooks. Gold to 50. That's going to Gary Mazzana. I'm not super familiar with Jimmy Crooks, so someone in here can tell me if I mean, I know the name, but I don't know like how good or if he's good. But since I don't know, he's probably not. I don't think so. I think Caminero is the real deal. I do not think that is going to cause him any problems. Right there with you, Scott. Never heard of her. Again, I'll mention it in case there's anyone joining us. If you do not want all cards shipped, unless you don't want them to. If you don't want your base veterans, let me know. Rookies, inserts, parallels, autos, all the good stuff. It ships no matter what. Silver pack. But if you just don't want to deal with base vets, let me know. They won't go to waste. I have many different ways to utilize them and save you the trouble of having to deal with them. TJ Friedel, Ryan Ritter, and Mookie. We got an Ozzie Albies gold. Ozzie Albies on the gold jersey, numbered to 50. We need something on the board, so we'll pop that up there. Atlanta. Logan Webb, Seiya Suzuki, Jack. Albies hasn't been the player that I thought he was going to be whenever he first came up. He was great when he first came up, but Chad Stevens, Ripken, and Acuna, he is not quite kept up. Star-studded future he had at one point. I don't know what we got here. Let's find out. Maybe another relic. It feels like another relic. Jacob Wilson, Kyle Teal. We got a Brady Singer. We got a Pearson Ole on the yellow to $3.99. Are we having video issues? Anybody else having video issues besides Sean? It's good for you. All right, let me know. Let me know, Sean, or anybody else, if we're having issues. We got a Mason Wynn for St. Louis. That's another one for Gary. Wasn't sure if we were going to have a relic auto since we had already gotten the relic, but not the case. We got a Camilo Duvall, Bobby Witt, and Cal Raleigh. This should all be base, and it is. Let me know if it continues, Sean. Alright, we got a JT Ginn on the purple to 250. Oakland. Sean Burke on the rainbow foil. Big Mac. Kelvin Sampson. That is a first pitch player first pitch person that I do know. Head coach for the University of Houston basketball team. Former player. We got a Ben Williamson, Manny Machado, and Michael Bush. We need a big auto. We got a Juan Borgos, Arizona, 2026. Here's our auto. It is Ryan Ritter, Colorado. That is going to John May. All right. Cool. Manzardo, Kirby Puckett, and Randy Johnson. Definitely a slower start than case numero uno. Numero uno started off hot. We got a nice green rookie, Cody Freeman. That's actually a really good one. Texas. That's going to Michael Feenoff, green out of 99. Adams, Bryce Matthews, and McCutchen. Used to love some Andrew McCutchen, man. I got some really cool, couple of really cool Andrew McCutchen rookies from back in the day. Anthony Siegler, Cal Raleigh, and Chase Burns. And is there one more little stack? Nope, that's it for box 3. So we are at the halfway point. Case number 2 is definitely falling short of case number 1, but the second half is upon us. This is one of those cases, though, where we may need some help from the silver packs. don't know if he's watching. I don't know if Leroy's watching. Leroy Reed, if you're watching, I know you're one that usually doesn't want base bets. So just let me know. Gary as well. Gary, if you're watching, I think you usually don't like base bets in flagship. Alright, here we go. Second half where we crank it up for case number 2. Good, some good auto and some case hits coming up, hopefully. There we go. That's a good start. Mizorowski, purple to 250. We will certainly take that. Going to Gary Mazana, purple Mizorowski. Casey Mize, that is the Aqua. For Detroit, going to Eric. Otto Kemp, we'll sleeve that up because I know John is looking for him. Don Mattingly, Aaron Judge. We got a Trevor McGill, Miggy. That's it. Only 2 there. Usually there's 3. I thought. Got a PCA on the team logo. Team logos are really, like, they're valuable. They have some value. That's a great, 2 great ones tonight. PCA. Who has the Cubs in case 2? Eddie Bobel. He's not watching, but I know he's not watching, but that's a nice hit right there. We got the gold Brenton Doyle. Colorado to 2026. Raleigh Judge, Pascantino, David Wright, and Jackson Churio. Alright, we're getting a little bit better now. We need the auto. Big auto. Joe Rock, Rainbow Foil, Harper, and Mizorowski. We got a baseball. It's that BFFs again. To $3.99 on the yellow. Is this a different image than the other one? Yeah, it's a different image. Okay. India, Roman Anthony. And this will just be base. We got a couple. We got a good rookie. We got a good case hit parallel. Now we need a big auto. Buxton, Schlittler, Skeens. Make sure I didn't miss something in there. Carlos Correa on the relic card. Lots of Houston relics for Richard. Yeah, I knew the other one was a gold mirror, but I thought the image was the same. Like, looking at that one, I thought that was what the other one looked like, and then I was thinking, they're the same? Why is the other one gold mirror if they're the same? I thought they were supposed to be different, but then I was thinking in my head like they look the same. We got a JT Realmuto. That is Philadelphia. John Barry. Trevor McGill, Kyle Schwarber, Jazz. Come on, we still need a big auto. There's our auto. What is it? Billy Ripken. That's, I mean, I don't know how big that is, but that is an awesome card. Green Billy Ripken. I remember last year in Dynamic Duos, we hit the dual Billy Ripken, Cal Ripken. Billy Ripken green to 99. That's going to Chris Collins. Lennon Sosa, Carson Williams, Otani, Ichiro. I mean, it's funny, you know, he was a terrible player, but that one card, like, gives him a, I don't know, Matt Shaw, James Wood, Mike Trout, makes him intriguing. Like, yeah, it's cool because of that one card. Like, if it wasn't for that card, it would be just like, oh, he's a nobody. But yeah, that Billy Ripken, I actually bought it because I hit it for J-Law, and I actually bought it from him. The Billy Ripken Cal Ripken duel. I always liked Cal, but a duel with Billy Ripken, that was just so cool. One of those guys that I think like last year's when they just started adding. Like Billy Ripken, I don't think I've ever seen him in Topps before last year. I don't think Chris is watching. He told me ahead of time that he probably wasn't going to be here for the whole thing. So I'm guessing he was one and done. But yeah, that's a cool hit. That's a really cool hit. Alright, so we're getting that helped us get up there. We got the couple of nice rookie colors, again with the team logo variations, very nice. At least we got a board-worthy auto. It's definitely not Nick Kurtz worthy, but we need a big rookie auto. Their case hits, but they're not guaranteed in every case. Pink, I'm guessing. Yep. Juan Soto for the Mets on the pink. Going to Ryan. Yeah, they're not like guaranteed per case. Jacob Melton, Cal Ripken, and Acuna. We'll go ahead and sleeve up the Jacob Melton. We got a David Peterson, Jacob Wilson, and Kyle Teal. What is this? Oh, another team logo. Sonny Gray. St. Louis going to Gary Mazzana. So we got an extra one of these. Sonny Gray. Again, they're all very nice. Kyle Quiros on the gold. I don't think I've ever seen one. I mean, I've had some like junky ones before. I don't think I've ever seen one sell for less than 20. Nick Kurtz with the rookie cup. But no, like something like PCA, I would guess PCA is probably at least 100. Schlittler earlier should be more than that, since it's a nice rookie. We got a Jesus Luzardo, Manny Machado, Michael Bush. Will Warren, Ryan Sandberg, another Tony Hawk, but not the auto. We need the one with the auto. It'll be in the middle. It'll be backwards and it'll be in the middle. All the hits and inserts are in the middle. Like, see, you see that backwards card? The next three cards. Bo Naylor, Ryan Ritter, Mookie Betts. That's where it would be. It wouldn't be mixed in anywhere else. So all these are just base cards. And then you get your auto, or relic, Christian Moore. Going to Mike. And then, that's where your relics are. That's where your autos are. That's where your inserts, parallels, Chandler Simpson, Saya, Jack. And then back to base. So, I won't miss it. Won't miss it. Tyler Freeman, Mark McGwire, Kelvin Sampson. Got a nice, what is, oh! Bryce Harper, red out of 5. Going to John Barry. Bryce Harper, I didn't even see the 5. Red out of 5. What a hit. There we go. That's a really nice one. John Barry. Brian Wu, Bobby Witt, Cal Raleigh. I don't know if John's watching, but that's a hit. Style and Smiles, Bryce Matthews, and Andrew McCutcheon. Did we not get an auto again? Two boxes with no auto? Man. Maybe again. I mean, let's put these separated. So that's one and that's another. Oh, is Harper number 3? I didn't even catch that. 3 of 5. I didn't even catch that. Just going back through to make sure he didn't miss it. I mean, I don't see how he would have, but very odd to get 2 with no auto in one case. Yep, the second missed one in this case. Yes, I will contact Topps, but I would not hold your breath because, like I said last time, they did nothing. I'm curious if anyone has ever filed. I hope you're right, Thing. I really do. I really hope you're right. That has never been the way it has worked in the past. Like, it's never been... The silver pack has never counted. But... and they could have changed it. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I want to make sure, but... I guess we will find out. I'm not going to say I've never missed a hit before, but I mean, we know where they are in the pack, so that's all base. Well, I got the 2 here and the 2 there. Those are the silver packs from the 2 boxes that didn't have an auto. Hopefully Sean's right and, they'll make up for it this time. They didn't make up for it last time because of it was cosmic. So we'll see. Alright, last box of case number 2. One case to go. And if you missed out, don't worry. More Series 1 to come. Might even get some more. I might get some more. Still have 2 cases, but if I could find some more, I would take some more. I really don't want to do hobby, though. I really don't want to do hobby. Hobby is way more cards and no guaranteed autos at all. Alright, Matthew Boyd, Colby Thomas, Nick Kurtz, Jonathan India, Riley Green, Jock, Cal Raleigh on the rainbow, Otto Kemp, Pete Alonso, Jonah Tong, there's a nice sand glitter for the Mets. Tatis and Scooble. is Cam Devaney, Owen Casey, Manny Machado, Cam Devaney. Devaney, sorry. Butchered that name. Alright, last stack. Wickelman Gonzalez, Bo Jackson, Alicia Newman. Another Olympian. Bubba Chandler. Oh, that is the photo variation. Bubba Chandler. These are really nice. Photo variation, Bubba Chandler. Spencer Horwitz, Alex Bregman, J-Rod. Tatis, /299 on the green jersey, San Diego. Going to Scott Boland. Tatis, green /99. Looks like our camera has moved a little bit. Got a Skeens on the Sandstorm, Jeter and Roman Anthony. Geraldo Perdomo on the gold, Arizona. Oh man, John Barry, have a night, man. I know this is exactly who you were looking for. Otto Kemp, auto number 2, Philadelphia. Otto Kemp again, plus the Harper icing on the cake. Kyber Ruiz, Basayo, and Ellie. We got a yellow Nick Castellanos /399. Once again, going to John. We got a Troy Melton on the rainbow foil, Yelich and Gunnar. All right, let me move these off. Okay, all the ones that need to be sleeved. Okay, let's do the 8 regular silver packs. If we do get 2 silver pack autos in those missing auto boxes, that would be great. I'd rather have a silver pack auto than other ones. Sure, Netflix can just come on by itself. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a gold. Let's put that in the back. Mizorowski. Griffey. Carson Williams. Jacob Melton. Carson Williams again. Schlittler and Jose Ramirez. Gold. That's going to Jonah. Jose Ramirez on the silver pack gold. Okay, this was the second box that had no auto. And this was the first box that had no auto. Chase Burns, and they did not put it in there. There's at least a green, but that doesn't mean it's an auto. Christian Moore, Otto Kemp, Ohtani, James Wood. Green to 99 going to Sean, so they did not. So we were indeed missing 2 autos. So I will get up there and I'll put in a request with Topps, and hopefully we can get something. Apologize though, guys. We got the Sand Glitter Jonah Tong, Nick Kurtz, Rainbow Foil Jacob Melton, Otto Kemp and Bryce Matthews on the sand, and Dylan Beavers Rainbow. Golds, we got Perdomo, Caros, Brenton Doyle, Juan Burgos, Jacob deGrom, and Tovar. Yellow to 399 on Castellanos and Baseball BFFs for the Cubs. Purple to 250 on JT Ginn. Pearson Ole 399. Pearson Ole to 25. Sagano to 399. Terang to 75. And Freeland to 50. James Wood on the green silver pack to 99. We got the team logo Sonny Gray. Pink Juan Soto. And Aqua Casey Mize. Oh, yeah, you're right. It probably was, Scott. That's what it was. I know it. Relics, we got Christian Moore, JT Realmuto, Carlos Correa, Mason Wynn, Tyler Soderstrom, Christian Moore, and Giancarlo Stanton. We got a green, Tatis to 99. Autos, we got Otto Kemp, Ryan Ritter, and Jimmy Crooks to 50. We got the Aaron Judge back card. Ozzie Albies gold up back to 50. Bubba Chandler on the photo variation. Jose Ramirez gold silver pack to 50. Cody Freeman green foil to 99. Mizorowski purple foil to 250. Billy Ripken green auto to 99. Team logo variation on the Pete Crow Armstrong. And our hit of case 2, 3 of 5, Bryce Harper. Alright, we are doing pretty good on time. Let me move this box. This one is now full. And get this one. We are moving on to case number 3. We are sitting at an hour and a half, so realistically I was thinking we would need about an hour a case. But I was hoping to get it down to 2 hours for all 3. So we're looking at about 45 minutes a case right now. So 215 is pretty darn good for 3 cases. Again, if you want to know more about something like a specific rookie or something, how many you hit, feel free to hit me up. We're going to keep going. It's going to take me some time to sort, but probably, let's see, kind of hungry. I don't know. If this takes 45 minutes, yeah, that'll be 11:45. I probably won't get any sorted tonight. But I'll start in the morning. I'll definitely get case 1 sorted in the morning. And probably, it's hard to sit here for probably 6 or 7 hours to sort it all. So I'll probably sit here for a few hours, get case 1 sorted, and then stop and move on to something else that I need to get done. Oh, sorry, Sean. Yes. My fault. Yes, let's read off the teams. Thank you. Case 3, we got Cody with Arizona. Matt Shelby, Atlanta. Sorry, my foot's hitting the cord. Chris Collins with Baltimore. Chris Nadon, Boston. Sean Klink, Cubs. Keith Hutzel, White Sox. Eddie Bobel, Cincinnati. Jonah, Cleveland. John May, Colorado. Eric Buchanan, Detroit. Richard Mammy, Houston. John May, Kansas City. Mike Formick, Angels. Thang Nguyen, Dodgers. Mark Mercado. Hold on, I think I messed something up. I definitely think I messed something up. That's okay. It is what it is. Oh well. Oh Richard Mammy, Houston. John May, Kansas City. Mike Formick, Angels. Thang Nguyen, Dodgers. Mark Mercado, Miami. Sean Klink, Milwaukee. Chad Bauer, Minnesota. Ryan Green, Mets. Adam Puccia, Yankees. Matt Shelby, Oakland. John Barry, Philadelphia. Sean M.C. Pitt. Scott Boland, San Diego. Eddie Bobel, San Francisco. David Reich, Seattle. Gary, St. Louis. Richard Delgado, Tampa. Michael Fenoff, Texas. Richard Mammy, Toronto. And Washington, Deshaun. Let me just check that. I think I messed up the list, but if I did, it's on my fault, and it'll just be in the favor of this person. Yeah. Oh well. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I did. I put somebody claimed their team in 2 cases, and I put them on all 3, so they get the 3rd case on me. All right, we got a Kyle Backus, gold to 50, Arizona. Arizona is Cody. That's gold to 50. So it's my mistake, so they get them for free. Isaac Collins, Nolan Ryan, and Bobby Witt. Got a Royce Lewis, Mookie Betts again. We got a Trey Turner relic as Philadelphia keeps the hits coming, going for John. Trey Turner. Jose Ramirez, Shoeless Joe, and Basayo. Alright, we gotta get back on track like case 1. No case 2, we need case 1. Cool Crushers, Frank Thomas, and Bobby Witt. I appreciate you guys who've stuck around. I know it's a long break. Having us a good time. We got a Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge, and Junior Caminaro. Otto Kemp, and Kyle Teal. And we got a yellow Brandon Walter, Houston, going to Richard Mammy. Yeah, for real. We need a Roman Anthony auto. That'll definitely be a case maker. Kikuchi, Beavers, and Kurtz. Close, but not quite. Romy Gonzalez, gold to 2026. And our first auto will be Kerry Carpenter. That's going to Eric Buchanan. Eric Buchanan with the Kerry Carpenter. Diamondbacks, Tatis, and our third non-auto Tony Hawk. Just teasing us now, Scott. Acuna. And Dodgers going to Thang. We got a Teoscar Hernandez. Yuri Perez, Jose Altuve, Aaron Judge. Spencer Schwellenbach, J-Rod, and Ohtani. Nolan Arenado and Jeter. Box 1. So can't quite start off like case 1. Case 1, we had that orange auto in the first box, and then Nick Kurtz in the second. Case 2, while it did have a couple of nice hits, it did not follow up with the autos. And unfortunately, thus far, I have to say the silver packs have been terrible. They really haven't helped either of our cases like with anything big. I mean, colors are fine, but only 2 colors is kind of disappointing. And no autos is very disappointing. Alright, box numero dos. Dylan Cruz jersey for the Nats. Going to Sean. Gunner, Kirby, and J-Rod. We got a Shane Smith, blue 150, White Sox. Going to Keith. Will Banfield, Bobby Witt, and Harper. Our first City Connect relic. This is to 150 on the Andrew Benintendi. Another one for Keith Hutzel. Andrew Benintendi, blue City Connect. That's our first City Connect jersey tonight, actually. We got a gold Victor Robles. That is Seattle. David Wright. Seattle has a really good auto checklist in this break, on this product. Royals, Bryce Matthews, and Carroll. Jose Barrios, Ryan Ritter, and Judge. Hayden Birdsong, Jeff Bagwell, and Jackie Hornung. Teoscar, Machado, Ohtani. Pavin Smith. Cal Raleigh, Corbin Carroll. Toronto Blue Jays, Chase Burns, James Wood. My eyes are starting to play tricks on me at this point. Ooh, that feels really thick. Oh, baby. Buxton, Jose Ramirez. Tell me we don't get our auto. Please don't get our auto. Sean Manaea, McGuire. So that's got to be an auto. Look at that. That is thick. So, thicker than a regular relic. Alright, we got the Michael McGreevy. We got a yellow Tatis for San Diego. I don't think I have. Hold on, pause. I gotta go get a 180 point top loader because that is not gonna fit in the top loader that I have for relics. Could be a big one, though. Cat Williams. move the base off before we show whatever that is. Again, we haven't gotten an auto in this box, so that should be our auto. Could be like a jumbo patch autos or something. But let's see. Brooks Lee, patch auto, Minnesota, going to Chad Bauer, numbered out of 50. Flagship autograph patch, Brooks Lee to 50. That would be sick if it was. Chad Bauer, yeah, no, I didn't think it was a dual. I don't think the duals are that. Well, I guess the duals do have patches, don't they? That's exactly what I thought it was. We hit one of those one year, Bobby Witt, so that's what I was thinking that it was. Brooks Lee patch auto. That'll get us going here. We'll take that. Doesn't beat our Nick Kurtz, but it's a very nice looking card. Alrighty, box 3 of case 3. This is going to be the case, though, where the silver packs help us out. Like, the silver packs are not going to be as dud as they were in the first 2 cases. They cannot dud us up 3 times in a row. Alright, let me get these open, actually. Alright, here we go. Keep the momentum. Will Vest, that is the Aqua for Detroit, going to Eric. Then the Jonah Heim Gold, Texas, going to Michael Feenoff. Trevor Larnach, Paul Skeens, and J-Rod. Mason Miller, Ichiro, and Ellie. It Takes Two, Don Mattingly, Gunnar Henderson. Anthony Volpe, Miggy, and Roman Anthony. Buxton on the purple to 250, Minnesota, Chad again. Did anybody in here see the changes? McCutcheon, Schlittler, and Machado? The changes from PSA. I'm strongly thinking about ending the subs for the room because of it. We got another gold jersey, Philadelphia. Wow. Don having a good night, man. Philadelphia gold relic to 50 on the Trey Turner. Raggy. What does that mean? Moreno, Carson Williams, Nick Kurtz. I'm guessing this one's pink, and it is pink on the Kirby Puckett. Chad again, Minnesota. So they once again increased. So they have recently increased pricing to like $22 a card. There's a nice Cole Young, and they oh, Scooby-Doo reference. I didn't catch that. So they recently increased it. It was $20, something like that. 45 and a 45-day wait. Then they bumped it to 65 days and $22.99, and now they bumped it to $25. Sorry, I was thinking about it for a second. $25 and 95 days wait. So we've already been waiting extra long on a few subs. There it is. Sorry. There it is. Boo! Black to 10. Roman Anthony black auto to 10. Let's go. Who loves me? Who loves me? Bam, bam, bam. Chris Nadon. Black Roman Anthony auto 5 of 10. What a hit. Who loves me? Louder, Vlad, Alicia Newman. So yeah, it's 95 days and $25. I was only charging $25. So I'm definitely, I'd have to increase pricing, which I think I already did last time. So I'll leave it, but I just don't know. I don't mind doing it for you guys, but man, it's getting to be COVID pricing and COVID wait times again. We'll take the rainbow foil, Chase Burns. Is that the biggest hit of the night now? Does that trump the Nick Kurtz? You guys tell me. Are you a Red Sox fan, Nicholas? Very well deserved, man. What a hit, what a hit. Yeah, you guys tell me, what would you rather have, though? If you, in all three cases, is it the Roman Anthony or the Nick Kurtz? You would think, yeah, I would honestly I would think yes too, because it is his rookie. Plus, it's black to 10. I would think that Roman Anthony has got to be like $1,000, right? I would think the Nick Kurtz. I'm just throwing random numbers, not looking or going off anything. I would think. Oh, I didn't know that, Nicholas. I would think the Rome's got to be at least $1,000. I would think the Kurtz is probably like 5 or 6. All right, here we go. Case box 4. Got a Mickey Moniak. Got another City Connect coming up. Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. A City Connect jersey. Oh, no way! Are you kidding, Chris? I'm way off then. Holy crap. That's insane. I would imagine there's none sold. There is a few sold. Wow. I wonder if I can't believe it. That's crazy. Even more than I thought. Yeah, there's nothing on the Nick Kurtz. Oh, yeah, you're right, Nicholas. That's right, yeah. You're right. Duran, Devers, Chapman. Speaking of, I didn't find any. At least not any autos or anything notable. Profar, Seager, and Schwarber. I got a black Roman Anthony I can sell you, though. Just kidding. We got a Jacob Mizorowski on the pink. That's a cool one for Milwaukee. Jacob Mizorowski. Nolan Shanuel, Roman Anthony, and Chipper. Well, each case didn't get better and better, but we might have saved the best for last. Royals Muscle, Pedro, and Acuna. Still need a little bit more, though, I think, as a total case. Lawrence Butler, Jack, and Simeon. A few more hits to truly finish off case 1 as the better case. Tristan Peters on the Aqua. Not familiar with him, even as a Rays fan. Oh, is it the same one, like the insert one, or is it the base card, that looks like a regular card with an auto on it? Campbell, Lindor, or is it the whatever that insert's called? The same exact insert. We got a Ben Rice, Robin Yount, and Lindor. Because that could, I don't know how big of a difference it would make. That could make a difference. We got a Matt Shaw. Thought we had a redemption, but it's not. Matt Shaw, purple, out of 250 for the Cubs. Colby Thomas, Aaron Judge, and Yelly. Got a Sagano. I feel like we've hit this in every single case. Sagano yellow. So that could change it a little bit, but if that one's at 4,200, I mean that's got to be. It's still going to be more than 1,000 that I was thinking. We got a Bubba Chandler. There's a nice one for Pitt. Going to Sean M.C. The Bubba. How'd I say? I lost my stack of autos for this break. Shad Mayfield. So what's your plan, Chris? Is that going to be, I know you're a big Red Sox fan, so is that a PC card? Is that going to be one you just can't say, there's cards where it's just like at that value, it's like it doesn't matter, I can't not sell it. This is a brand new product, it released today. Is today the day to sell it, or are you holding on to that one? All right, moving on to box number 5. I mean, if the regular one is going for 4,200 and it's a 25, that's got to be still multiple thousands. To be honest with you, from first look, I felt like it was off center. And it's black, so that's not good. So I don't know if you can see it. There's a touch of white to the top left, maybe a touch of white to the bottom, and it's definitely left heavy. Definitely left heavy. I would say it's, I mean, at best you're looking at a 9, maybe an 8. The black really hurts the conditioning on it. Like it just that would make it impossible to tin, and then the centering just doesn't help. So probably wouldn't recommend grading it unless you just want to have it slabbed. The blacks are just hard, man. Via Casey, Chase Burns. Oh, our first home field advantage of the night. Samuel Basallo. Chris Collins. Yeah, we'll grade the auto. I mean, it's definitely your call. I mean, release is like Pedro Pages, Bregman. I mean, released at time is like some of the highest prices you're going to see. But yeah, the black definitely hurts the grading. But you never know, man. Estevez, Riley Green, Mookie Betts. You just never know with these young guys. We got a purple Washington Nationals to 250. I'm not really one that's like super big on just grading the auto. I mean, if you want to have it slab PC, okay, sure, but it's expensive to just grade the auto. It makes no sense to me, and it's already authenticated, you know. So I don't know that I'd go that route. I mean, I think it's like $55-$60 just to grade the auto. Yeah, great problem to have. That's true. Yeah. There's no rush on it, man. You take your time. Here's a Chase Burns jersey. Like I said, it's going to be, a few days before I get stuff sorted and shipped. But as always, for anyone in here, if you want pictures, if you want to sell a card, if you want to see a card, beforehand, if you want me to sell a card for you on eBay, whatever, before I ship, just let me know. It's never a problem. I can get you pictures. I can, whatever you need. Just ask. And I know some people were having some shipping delays on a couple breaks, but I think I've told you guys why. Here's something low numbered. Let's come over here first. With me being sick and the kids being sick, and then all the snow, our post office didn't run for a few days. I did have some delays. Oh, here's a cool auto. I'm a bigger fan of this one than some of you guys. But Chandler Simpson, Tampa Bay, going to Richard Delgado. I like that one. I like Chandler Simpson. He's been practicing with Kevin Kiermaier, and Kevin Kiermaier is one of the best Rays of all time. So look out for Chandler Simpson this year. Detroit Tigers, Bo Jackson. All right, here's a stack I waited on. I'm not really sure what's going on here with some of these cards, but we'll see. That one, the back doesn't look familiar. All right, first we got a Wood, Bryce Terang, Wood to 25. Milwaukee is Sean Klink. That's nice. And the team logos have crushed it in every case. Nick Kurtz team logo. Rookie Cup. That's probably that's a great card. Nick Kurtz team logo going to Matt Shelby. And then a Troy Johnston gold. What? Troy Johnston gold, nothing compared to those last two. But, man, what a little run right there of 3 cards. Oakland has absolutely destroyed tonight. And they're one of the last teams, man. Nick Kurtz, man, his rookie stuff is desirable. It's hot. It's expensive. Second year stuff is only gonna follow. The silver packs are still back there. This case may that box right there may have put it over the top. Like, I feel like this case it's got the banger, but that case right there just added like three or 4 cards. I don't remember if the Messiah was in that box, but we just really upped our board right there. All right, last box of what has been a fun, tremendous night, and then we got the silver pack. Let's go out with a bang. We got a Carlos Navarez yellow for Boston. We got a Luis Arias blue City Connect for San Diego. So 150. We got a Josh Nixon Garcia on the Sand Glitter. Jordan and Jazz. Mackenzie Gore, Churio and Trout. Jose Caballero, Ricky Henderson, and Bryce Harper. Vinny Pascantino, Bubba Chandler, and Mike Trout. Fernando Tatis, Ryan Sandberg, and PCA. James Wood, PCA, and Judge. Alright, come on now. We're coming to the end. Auto should be coming soon. Cesar Prieto, Nolan McLean, and J-Rod. We got a Ryan Pepio on the green, 99 for Tampa. And Brandon Walter, Cal Ripken, Jack Caglianone. We haven't seen much of Jack tonight. Wouldn't mind a nice Cags. We got a Didier Fuentes. Oh, there's our auto. Was not expecting that. Didier Fuentes for Atlanta. Atlanta goes to Matt Shelby. Was not ready for that auto. Blake Snell, Jacob Wilson, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. And that might do it. We still got the silver packs, but that... Should have one more stack, but auto's gone now. Wilson Contreras, Saya Suzuki, and Bobby Witt. And that's it. Alright, let's get to the silver packs. We are going to head to bed. Actually, I'm going to have a midnight snack before I head to bed. Alright, here we go. Silver packs have been terrible so far. Can they come through? We needed them to come through in the last case, but let's get them here. We've only gotten 2 colors so far in each case, which is disappointing. In the past, usually you get, there has been releases where you get only 2, but most of the time you get 3 or 4. Well, I would say 3 and then 4 if you're lucky enough to get an auto. Personal opinion there, Chris. We're going to come back and do it again tomorrow, Eric, at least with one case of pristine. Alrighty, let's see. Let me just see if we can slide. There's a green and an aqua way in the back. Josh Nixon, Colson Montgomery, Carson Williams, Otto Kemp, Chase Burns, Owen Casey, Samuel Basayo, Christian Moore, Griffey, Otani, Jeter, Roman Anthony. Here's our Aqua. PCA. Aqua to 199 for the Cubs. I think Sean has the Cubs, right? Yep, Sean. That's a nice one. PCA. All right, and then the green. Jacob Melton. And Wyatt Langford. That's going to Michael Feenoff. Green to 99. So, unfortunately, the silver packs, man, have disappointed again. No color rookies. Only 2 colors. And no autos. All right, Sand Glitter, Garcia, Rainbow Foil Burns, and Cole Young. Golds, we got Troy Johnston, Mickey Moniak, Jonah Heim, Victor Robles, and Romy Gonzalez. Aqua, we got Tristan Peters and Will Vest. And Pink, we got Kirby Puckett. Yeah, that was a great case. I think the first case was really good too, but the third one was definitely better. Yeah, Richard, let's do it, man. Send me a message tomorrow. We got the Wyatt Langford Green, the PCA Aqua, Ryan Pepio Green to 99, Carlos Navarez Yellow to 399, Washington Nationals to 250, Sagano to 399. Matt Shaw 250, Byron Buxton 250, Tatis to 399, Shane Smith 150, Brandon Walter 399, and Kyle Backus to 50. Relics, we got the City Connect Reese Hoskins, Chase Burns, Dylan Cruz, Teoscar, Trey Turner, City Connect Andrew Benintendi to 150. City Connect Luis Arias to 150. And Trey Turner Gold out of 50. Autos Didier Fuentes, Bubba Chandler, and Kerry Carpenter. And on the board, we're going to go with the Jacob Mizorowski Ticket Pink. Going to go with the Chandler Simpson Auto. Bryce Terang Wood out of 25. Good player, too. He was on my fantasy team. He did really good last year. We're going to go with the Samuel Basayo Home Field Advantage. Brooks Lee Flagship Auto Patch out of 50. Team Logo Nick Kurtz. But our hit of the night, Black Auto out of 10, Roman Anthony. Alright guys, that is going to do it. What a night. 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's fantastic. Can't ask for better than that. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's fill up Pristine and do it tomorrow, and then we'll have a nice break headed into the weekend with Museum. Love you guys. Hope you had a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.